Namaste. Silence is our nature. Speaking, expression is more our play. Whenever speaking is not made of the silence that we are, then we have gone away from our nature, which is the state of a person. We have gone away from our nature, that our expressions are not made of the silence that we are. They don't carry that vibration, that taste of our being anymore. That we need to return to our silence, to our being, to our truth. Meditation is for returning to our being, to our truth, for which we have come together right now and we are doing it. So every activity is our play. Every activity is going to be made of what we are. When we have gone far away from our nature, then as if the mind has created a circle of personal energy, and now everything is made of that personal energy and carrying that personal vibration. And we need to return to our true vibration of being, so that we can start living from the truth of who we are, so that we can start experiencing the joy of our own being, truth of our own being in everything that we live, that we experience, that we express. And for that, this meditation. So at the moment, everything that is moving inside us, that is made of that energy or carrying that energy of ego. And that's why we can leave it. We can choose to not engage with it right now. Just aware of the movement inside, but not getting into it. Like becoming half inactive. Not so inactive that we cannot see it, but not so active that we get involved with it. Like as a whole, all the thoughts, feelings, and absolutely everything that is happening inside us, whether it is like a sense of body is there, whether it feels like body is here, this is also a sense only. This is also part of this everything. Treating everything as one thing and not engaging with anything just remaining aware of it. Remaining aware of it without engaging with it is a very powerful possibility inside us. It starts making us free from identification. It starts making us free from the hypnosis with the mind. Identification is like a compulsiveness. It is like a compulsiveness that we are compulsorily involving with everything that is happening inside us. And as soon as we have chosen now to not move with anything which is moving, but also not go to sleep, remaining very, very alert, more awake than before, more alert than before, but generally aware, generally alert. Not trying to be alert about thoughts or feelings, not trying to be aware of thoughts or feelings, just generally aware of the whole view inside, and just staying as the seer of everything. Here, thoughts, feelings, any state, any movement cannot help us. There's just one thing that can support us here is breathing. We can take support of the breathing here. So we are this soul who is here, who is present, taking support of the breathing, because breathing is innocent. It is not really supporting our ego state or our true state. It is equally supporting the body and energies. So there are three things that we are maintaining here, that we are not involving with anything apart from the breathing. We are not involving with the feelings about the breathing. We are not involving about the thinking about the breathing. We are only living the breathing, not thinking about it. Like this, we are withdrawing ourselves from thinking and feeling about everything else. We are withdrawing ourselves from all type of thoughts and feelings. And we are remaining as a seer of all the thoughts and feelings. Everything that is here, without defining whether it is a thought, whether it is a feeling, whether it is energy, whether it is this or that. Even if we don't see anything inside us, it's totally fine. But still the awareness that I am seeing should remain here, alive. Because this awareness that I am seeing will keep us also aware that I am. That is the third aspect of where we are right now. I am living the breathing, and I am aware of everything else which is inside the body mind as a whole, in one go, not in parts. So just hold your stand, take support of the breathing, and remain alert to not be engaged with anything other than the breathing. It is going to gradually work, slowly work. If closing eyes completely gives you a little bit of a sense of sleep, then keep your eyes half open. Not looking in front of you, just looking down. Just a little bit. Not looking around, but just looking a little bit down, so that we don't feel that kind of sleepiness. Body will remain oriented also. Otherwise we may feel like body is falling or something like this. So we can avoid all of this. So let us live again. We are living our breathing. And remaining aware, alert, that we are not engaging with anything else that is happening inside us. And like this, not only we are aware that we are not engaging, we are also aware that what we don't want to be engaged with is also present. So we are aware of that which we don't want to be engaged. And we are aware that I am choosing not to be engaged. The same awareness is helping us in seeing or being aware of that which is potential for a engagement. And also the same awareness is making us aware that I am not engaging with it or choosing not to engage with it. I am just engaging with myself and my breathing. This is the way to be free from mind. We are trying to be free from mind or ego right now into the being that we are, into the heart. While we are not shutting down our awareness, we are remaining aware of the potential of the mind which can cause us and get engaged with it. We are choosing to remain alert, to be uh, in a unengaged state, in a free state from the engagement with the mind right now. And it is just returning us to our true state, truth of who we are, into the joy, into the peace of our being. If you feel any struggle inside, then keep your eyes half open, half closed. This is the best state uh, of eyes for meditation when you feel a struggle. Not moving your seeing when your eyes are open. Your seeing is still, eyes are half open, half closed if necessary. Don't move your seeing inside or outside. So still seeing, still seer, living the breathing and remaining aware that I am, and I am living the breathing, and I am seeing everything else. Everything else, what comes in front of me. You are more like a mirror, not like a seer. You are a seer who is like a mirror. So whatever comes in front of you, you become aware of it by default without any effort. And what doesn't come in front of you, you are not going there to find out whether it is there or not. Like this, a still seer. A being who is aware that I am living the breathing, and being aware that I am seeing anything and everything that comes in front of me, anything and everything which is inside or outside. It is just one single view in front of the seer that we are, the soul that we are. The more you will withdraw yourself from engagement with what you are aware of, what you are seeing, what is in front of you, the more the same awareness will start joining you in your sense of existence, sense of being, in this awareness of I am. This awareness of I am will become more strong, more crystallized, because it is that same awareness which is uh, consumed in the view, is now being made free from the view into the seer. This I am, this being that we are, is the seer. And as if by remaining engaged with the view, this seer has forgotten itself. In this meditation, we are remembering who we are in a experiential sense, without inquiring into who we are. In a alive manner, we are withdrawing our attention from the view and allowing it to remain in the seer from where it originates. And like this, we are breaking that identification, that hypnosis, which gives us the impression that I am an identity in the mind. Let us take few breaths as the soul now, because you have come to the state of the soul where you are not so engaged with the mind that you have to always think about yourself. You can be now without thinking about yourself or about anything else. This being that you are, I am, this I am who is aware of being I am. Let us take few breaths now from the truth. Let us take few breaths in the truth. Let us take few breaths as the truth that we are. Here there is only being. There are no thoughts or feelings, sensations of the body or engagements. There is just one being. There is one taste of the being here. This vibration is just one vibration. Just one vibration of the being. And the more the being is living yourself while breathing, the more somehow your taste of who you are becomes clear to you, more profound experiencing of yourself, more deeper experiencing of yourself, more purer experiencing of your own being is happening. It's like increasing because you are returning home now. This being that we are, this is home. Remain alert, keep that vigilance alive in you of anything that is happening. That which is happening is movement of the energy inside the body mind. You are not happening. You are this light of awareness who is enabling you to see anything that is happening. You are this sensitivity which can make you experience anything that is happening. But you are choosing to remain still right now, not touching anything, not experiencing anything. But everything is allowed inside and you are unmoving space of being. You are unmoving awareness in which everything is happening. You are aware of everything without moving. This is the way of being to be aware without moving. Is the way of being to be aware of everything. Trying to be aware of something by movement is the way of the person, way of the mind. Right now we are not practicing or exercising that method of being aware. In this view, when you, the being, is choosing not to move, to be aware of anything, just remaining still and naturally aware. In this view, on the outer side is the thoughts, feelings, body, mind and everything, the movement. On the inner side is the being, that is spaciousness of the being, which is a vastness in itself. In comparison to that thought, story, identity of the mind and body is almost like nothing. it almost does not exist in comparison. Such is the nature and the vastness of the soul, and we are living that vastness now. This vastness is not in the view, it is in the seer. It is not in the awareness also of the view, it is in the one who is aware of it. You are the one who is aware of the view, you are the one who is aware of the space. This you is living yourself now, and this is that vastness in which we enter now. We are entering into the being that we are. Here there is only silence. Always there is only silence here. This is that depth of the ocean. This is that depth of the ocean from where we don't really experience or feel the movement of the waves, which happens only on the surface. Our body mind is only our surface. This is the depth of our own being. This is the deeper aspect of the being that we are. Body mind is merely the outer aspect of it, where movement happens. And these are not two things really, but we are more focusing on the depth of our own being, where movement does not happen. There is just aliveness, which is still. There is just stillness, alive. Here our attention is not moving. It's not a moving attention, because here there is nothing else. There's just one thing. There's just one being, one flavor, one taste. Attention doesn't need to move here. Actually, that consciousness which is present here, that awareness which is present here naturally, is also one with the whole of the being in one go. When this same consciousness, this same awareness comes at the level of mind and body, it finds many objects there. Then it needs to move from one object to another. But here there are no objects. It is the very soul of the seer. It is the very being of the awareness. It is the very awareness as the being. That's why there is no movement happening while awareness is full. There is a full awareness of the being, but movement is neither needed nor happening. Movement of awareness. So we are not really lost somewhere in some kind of deep darkness or emptiness or anything like that, as we understand in the beginning. We are very much still in the body mind. It's just that the body mind is that outer aspect of ourself where movement of things happen, energy happen, like a waves happening. Where we are right now is the depth of the same thing, where movement is not happening. Here we can discover who we are, because we don't have any engagement with anything else. Now we can engage fully with who we are. This awareness of our own being is that engagement with ourselves, which is enabling us to discover who we are. We discover and know who we are by living who we are, and we are living who we are right now. towards the end, I feel that we should try to complete the view. Let us remain in this stillness, in this comfort of our truth, in this relax of our own being, while let us allow ourselves to be aware of the activities happening in the body mind. By not looking at them as a person, when we start defining what is happening inside, then we are looking at things as an individual self. Let us continue looking at the body mind, but without being an individual self, without defining whether it is a thought or a feeling. Just facing the fact, not engaging with it, not mixing with it, remaining still in the purity of our own being, looking at it from the pure awareness of our own being. And this is going to complete this picture in a way that you, the soul, will become aware that actually it is a reality, that I am the being and I am self-aware and I have the breath and I have the body and I have energies also which are moving. And our relation with our bodies, and our relation with our breath, and our relation with our energies will become more and more clear, no? Because all these are facts. However, what we imagine, what we think about these things is not really true. So we are living the truth of the body, mind and breath also, when we are living the truth of who we are right now, to complete this picture, to come to the wholeness of our own being. So remain in the depth of your being while become aware of your outer layer where movement is happening. Not engaged with the waves of the body mind, just aware of them, while living the joy, the peace of our own being. Looking at it from there or aware of it from here. Thank you. Thank you for joining.